Now, one of my clients, shout out to Jaquetta Green, one of my clients put me on Stax out of San Bernardino. Real cool guy. Get hip to him. Good music right there. It's just a brief one, really. Now, out of New Orleans, again, back to New Orleans. Okay. Froyo Ma is a producer and a vocalist. He's really, really good. A lot of his stuff does kind of sound like demos, though. But I think he's just in that phase right now. He's really early in that phase. But I can tell this guy is so talented to the point where he could be the next, like Tricky Stewart, like the next guy who's, most famous for producing artists like Frank Ocean, or prior to that Rihanna and Akon and Gwen Stefani. But this kid is very artistic, very similar to that of a Matt Martians of Odd Features the Internet. So definitely check out my boy Froyo Ma. I will post the link to his SoundCloud. Now, out of HU, real cool kid, real down to earth brother, from here in LA. His name is Mo Thorough. Definitely get his mixtape. It's called Thorough Life Transition. I just recognized real talent from the moment when I was watching the music videos to when I listened to the tape. I felt like, even though I had graduated already, I felt like I was, right there, like walking through the cab, like seeing the girls, like seeing the waterfront in the harbors, doing my thing. Like, I felt like I was right at Hampton all over again. So Mo Thorough is definitely hell of an artist, very talented. Definitely want to see him do big things. Hell, I could see him on tour with Chance, really, one day. Like, you never know. Here at let me brag about my school for 2 seconds. At Hampton, there's so many talented young men and women. I could go on for hours, but I won't. So, anyway, moving right along. After I checked out Mo Thorough's SoundCloud, I saw a mixtape from a young lady named Kat Megillah. I think she's out of Ohio, but might live here in California. I'm not so sure, but her mixtape Naked Bliss is something that you're definitely going to want to listen to. The whole thing from start to finish is very good. So many tracks I like, and her and I have communicated a little bit back and forth. Please, Kat, get at us. And the thing about Kat Megillah is kind of funny is that nobody knows what she looks like. She's got this whole MF Doom thing going on. So, like, I mean, yeah, we wanna see you now. So please get at me, like you already know. So keep it moving. After that, we have a 15-year-old MC out of Dallas by the name of J Mark. J Mark stuff was great. I heard a song he did sampling Sober by Childish Gambino. Love that song. He's just very talented. We communicated one night. I think he saw me comment on Tyler the Creator's pic or something, and then he messaged me wanting to get down. I said, let me check your shit out, bro. Listened to it, thought it was great, had the story up the next day. Good people right there. Next, my good friend Jody Jackson put me on to Mr. Loke For Real out of the Bay Area. If you check on the Urban Buzz, which I will provide a link to in the description, I did an interview with him. Real cool dude, real smart dude. He has a lot going for himself right now as far as music goes. At the time, he was #1 in the Bay on Reverb Nation. He has cool videos out. Shout out to Bay Area Anthem. He's just a real down-to-earth guy. And to add credit to that, he's already open for big names like Westside Connection. So really look out for Mr. Loke For Real. Let's see. How could I forget? Okay, out of Houston, I found a collective called Milky Wave. I think it's like there's a lot of people. This on some Wu-Tang stuff. There's a lot of people in it, girls and guys. But one person who really stuck out in that whole crew was this young lady named Peyton. Peyton just dropped a mixtape called Roller Coaster, which you definitely got to download if you're into, the internet, Quadrant, SZA, Janae Aiko. This is something you're gonna want to have. When I got Peyton, like I said when I got Roller Coaster, like I said in the review, I just remember I had that on my car, in my car on repeat like for a week. So definitely check that out. And that is about it, other than one more guy, segueing back to Pouya. His right hand man is Fat Nick. Definitely get into him. I never did a review or an article on Fat Nick. Should have, but his mixtape Fat Camp is something you need. In my first video, that instrumental, as you recall, that was him and Pouya. Definitely check them out. I didn't meet him after the Chris Travis and Rob Banks show in the summer at the Roxy. And another one, courtesy of my friend Jaquetta Green, who turned me on to Stacks. Real cool guy I talk to frequently is Skater D out of San Bernardino. Very talented young guy. Kind of similar to how Lil Wayne was a couple years ago with his whole skateboarding thing. Kind of similar to that of like a Super Duper Kyle. Really check his stuff out. Like he's got just like that aggressive energy, but still laid back, real Cali, real West Coast. I like Skater D's stuff a lot. Like he's a good lyricist. And with that being said, I'm trying to see if there's any more people like. One more. Very beginning, one of my first artists. Early on, a young lady out of Atlanta by the name of Herrr, Herrr. She put out a mixtape in the summer called Frankie Flowers. I didn't listen to that all the way through, not gonna lie, but initially some of her songs that she had on her SoundCloud page were just bangers. Really get hip to her. If I will post a link to my original article on the Urban Buzz about her. But yeah, I think that might be it. Also part of the MCs by the Sea series, my man Don Tesla out of Richmond, Virginia. Real cool guy, man. In 2015, he put out his debut mixtape, Space Age Pimpin'. Go check that out. One of the earlier reviews I did. Haven't talked to dude in a while. Tesla, I hope you're doing well. Please get at me, man. That's it. And of course, you guys are going to want to know how you can get your music featured on Palm. Very simple. Tweet at me. Follow me on SoundCloud, man. Get my attention. Annoy me. Like, please. But, what you don't want to do is, like, hand me a CD if you see me, because that's going to wind up on the floor in my room. But, yeah, man, just tweet at me. I'm not hard to find. You know, Facebook.com/PrettyAwesomeLitMusic. SoundCloud.com/PrettyAwesomeLitMusic. Instagram, PrettyAwesomeLitMusic. Twitter, at Palm_Urban Buzz. That's the only one that's like a little different. But for real, like, it's easy to find me. With that being said, that's all we have time for now. And yeah, everybody have a great day.